I've been meaning to feature more Nintendo GameCube exclusive games on the old school playlist. So here we go, guys, with Eternal Darkness. And guess what? You can only play this on the GameCube. Or in my case, RetroArch. So, I've played for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, the cutscenes went on for quite a while. I'll tell you about the story in a bit if you haven't played this game. Alex is this lady who I'm playing as. Okay. I'll let you guys read the text. I won't read it out loud. There we go. Got the dresser key. And I've also got to remember the hands there. It was telling me about 333, I think. Which I'm sure will be a puzzle of sorts. It's very Resident Evil. I've never played this game before. Have I already told you that? But just in case I didn't, I haven't. But I do know this is very highly regarded. People love this game. The graphics are fantastic, aren't they? I like these lamps. Look at them. I used to have one of those lamps in my living room. Anyway. So yeah, it's Resident Evil, kind of influenced by Resident Evil. From what I can gather, though, it's more of an action-adventure than a survival horror. Well, that's what it says on the blurb attached to this game. The key is broke. Here we go. I mean, this is obviously very Resident Evil 1, isn't it? In this house, with the creepy sound effects. Maybe it's going to be influenced by, a few different games, though. I mean, if it's an action-adventure... Anyway, we'll see as it unfolds. It's locked. So, yeah, this game scored lots of high 9s out of 10s. Very, very highly regarded. I already love it. So, like I was saying earlier, you haven't missed much, guys. There's a dream sequence at the beginning where Alex, this lady, is fighting some skeletons. Like, you actually participate in that. And then she wakes up from the dream, and you find out that your grandfather, who's your last living relative, your grandfather has been murdered. This is his house, and you are here to help the police investigate why he was murdered, when, by whom, etc. Okay. Oh, I like this. This is fantastic. I like how... Oh, look at this. Here we go. I'm not going to say it, but you're all thinking it. I'm not going to say it. I like how snappy the controls are and how quickly Alex moves around here. It's not tanky. I am using the left stick to move, and everything's... Like I say, snappy. There's no cumbersome tank controls like we did get in Resident Evil, which obviously preceded this game on PS1, whereas the GameCube was a few years later. And we did get the brilliant Resi 4 on GameCube, a game I still haven't played. It's the only Resi I've never played. It's in my collection, waiting. Okay, so you can't leave the mansion. I thought I'd test that. Okay. Alex is here to solve a crime, to solve a puzzle. I love the lighting in this, and just the art style in general. Look at it. It's beautiful, this game is. I give the GameCube, all puzzles. Yeah, I give the GameCube a bit of a hard time on this channel, and I'm trying to get into the console, if you like. I'm trying to play the exclusives on there, and the exclusives that I have played on the GameCube are excellent. So I think I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I think I am overly critical on the GameCube. I think it's a console which is fine for the exclusives. I mean, why would you buy a Nintendo console anyway if you don't want to play the exclusives? I've never really, after the SNES, I've never really thought much of the third-party games on the Nintendo consoles. But anyway, back to this game. Let me know if you guys have played it. I do remember seeing this in the shops on the shelves. But I didn't own the GameCube. My brother did. My brother has probably played this. Big shout out to Matt if you're watching. This is his kind of game, actually. He loves survival horrors. Even though I don't know if this is strictly a survival horror. I mean, it certainly appears like it's going to be. Right, nothing there. Nothing there. This is the thing with this kind of game. I'm sure many of you guys are the same. I have to search every corner of the house. It's just what I do. I don't want to miss any vital objects. Right, there's a clock. Okay, what was it? 3:30. Yeah, 3:33. See, my memory's not that bad. When it needs to be good, and I'm on it, and I'm on it today. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, it's a gloomy portrait of someone. Maybe that was my grandmother. Okay, so use the left and right stick to adjust the clock hands. Here we go. So 3:33. No. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. Oh, secret passages. Say what you see, Mike. Just say what you see. Who remembers that guy's catchphrase? Say what you see. I like this straight away. This is brilliant. And I could see... Oh, I thought something was going to jump out then. I could see this being my type of game. Again, I'm going to kind of narrate or commentate, assuming you haven't played this game, but many of you will have played it. Or it's The Evil Dead, it's the book, the Nomicron, or whatever it was called in Evil Dead. The hell was that thing?
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish.
Oh, the plot thickens.
To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool.
Oh, here we go. Ancient Persia, 26 BC.
Skandamest, viris conservandae. Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum conferma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance.
That switch from ancient Roman to English quickly, didn't it?
Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
Come to us, Pius Augustus.
Yeah, I kind of regret not trying this back in the day now. I mean, it is being upscaled, the emulator is doing some trickery, but like I've said, graphically this looks absolutely wonderful. And I'm intrigued to where this story is going to lead now. We've got these well, this is a major flashback to another part of time. Of course, it's going to be related and linked to Alex somehow. Oh, I'm going to play as this dude. Look at this. So, yeah, I can see it being, like it is classed as more of a... I'm going to save here, guys, but a save's coming. Just in case I die, you don't want to have to watch all that again. Yeah, just, as I was saying, in regards to it being an action-adventure more than a survival horror, it kind of does make sense now. Because I just thought this might have been another Resident Evil clone, but it's not. Not a chance. So in the tutorial, I keep saying tutorial, there's no tutorial, but at the beginning, where you in the dream sequence where you fight some skeletons, you've got a shotgun. If you hold the right trigger, you can actually aim at body parts, which I thought was a cool gameplay mechanic. And yeah, I like games with a bit of mystery, some historical events thrown in there for good measure as well, like your Assassin's Creed, the good Assassin's Creed games back in the day with Ezio and the flashbacks and the flash forwards and all that kind of stuff. I like all that. Oh, what is that? Oh, here we go. Skyrim skeletons. So I should be able to aim at body parts with the sword as I could with the shotgun, yes. This is fantastic, this game. How on earth did I miss this? This is definitely, like, my kind of game, for sure. I'm going to be playing this until completion, I think. There we go. Oh, I'm not showing the sound effect. The sound effect of the sword was hilarious. It's more like a slap sound effect. Like someone slapping a face. Ah, it was okay. I could hear metal that time. Oh, finishers as well. Look at this. Okay, so are we going to get some puzzles? I really hope we don't get like complicated puzzles, because I am not a fan of puzzles where I get stuck for too long, mainly because I'm impatient. But in this case, I know that I'm making a video, obviously you guys are watching it, and I get kind of flustered if people are watching. I'm like, oh no, I need to solve... I'll try that again. I need to solve this puzzle quickly for the benefit of the video, otherwise everyone's just gonna be like, oh, hurry up, Chorito. So yeah, so a very long-winded way of me saying that I hope the puzzles, if we get any puzzles, are not too taxing for my old noggin. Right, let's pick up this little Hellraiser type cube, if anyone's familiar with the Hellraiser films. Oh no, I didn't mean to leave. Go back, go back. Actually, can they come in? Let's have a look. No, they can't. That's a shame. I was going to lure them Dark Souls style. There you go. The Dark Souls reference, number 117. Like, if you're new to this old school playlist, guys, or new to the channel in general, I do reference Dark Souls a lot, but my tactic in that game is to run away, lure out enemies one at a time. Oh. Right, take his, no, I didn't mean to highlight him. I will say the combat is a little bit finicky, but I like it. It works. It'll just get some... It will take some getting used to, is what I meant to say. Okay, let's pick that up. I have to say, I was not expecting this. After playing the first 5 or 10 minutes, I was not expecting to be swashbuckling or playing as a swashbuckling Roman soldier. And that's why I love this game straight away, because it's, yeah. You don't get games like this every day coming along. You get a lot of cookie cutter crap out there. I guess in this era, though, we did get some very good video games, didn't we? Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, come on. Right, one at a time, just take their heads off, because I've just noticed when you take their head off, they... Yeah, look, they stand still and just swing at nothing, because they can't see. Oh. Oh, come on. But yeah, the combat's okay. It's it works well, and I like the select the body part gameplay mechanic. I think that's cool. And maybe I could just leave down that ladder now, but I want to pick up the cube first, because it's obviously essential to whatever this quest entails. I just heard the cheek slap noise again. I'll give you specific reviews in a bit, guys. What I mean by that is I'll give you the actual scores and the sources of the reviews, because I've got them open on the other monitor and some of them are interesting. There was mild criticism for this game as well, which did say the gameplay can be a bit linear, and the difficulty, it could have been higher, basically. I did check the difficulty options in the menus before starting the game. There isn't any, basically. It's just play, which is fine. That's my kind of thing. I mean, so far, I wouldn't say it feels easy, but I'm not the best at video games, admittedly. I'm okay. It depends on the genre of game, I guess. I do struggle with the older games quite a bit these days, going back to them, because sometimes the controls feel funky, but it's not really the case with Eternal Darkness. But yeah, reviews. IGN gave this a 9.6 out of 10. A 9.6. Famitsu, the Japanese publication, if you didn't know, scored this a 32 out of 40. That's very high for Famitsu. Eurogamer gave it a 9 out of 10. GameSpot gave it a 9.4 out of 10. So this is a must play if you own a GameCube or you emulate your GameCube games. Check this out. It does get the Chorizo seal of approval as well, even though I've only been playing for 10 minutes or so. It's just... yeah. It's just a quality video game. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what they did with this franchise. Or what they've done since, guys. Let me know. Because this obviously did well from reviews... from a review perspective, or the reception it received was positive. So I do wonder why they didn't continue. I mean, the publisher for this, it does tell you when you first boot the game, is Nintendo. And the developer is Silicon Knights. So I wonder what happened to Silicon Knights, like I say, after this. Anyway. Let's take these last two skeleton dudes out and then pick up that last cube on the floor there. I'm assuming it'll be the last one. This room looks like I've got to place cubes in the corresponding slots just by matching the colours. I mean, that's straightforward even for me. But yeah, let's get this purple block. The Hellraiser cube. What is that cube called in the Hellraiser? I forget. It's what they use, don't they, to summons the dude with the spikes in his head. I haven't watched it for years. I loved that movie. Okay. Oh no, I know what I need to do. I need to do this. Press pause and use. There we go. It's definitely got influences from various genres of game, though, hasn't it? And I assumed that was going to be the case. I'm sure I've seen screenshots of this game in the past in the Nintendo magazines I did buy back in the day. And I've seen this dude in there, and I've also seen screenshots of Alex in that house, and I was like, ooh, this intrigues me. But obviously I never got around to playing it because, again, I stopped buying Nintendo consoles after the N64. I did buy the Switch recently, though, it has to be said. Well, I say recently, last year. Just because there's so many good Nintendo games, Nintendo exclusives, you kind of have to own a Switch, in my opinion. Even if you own a Switch just for Mario Kart and Mario Odyssey, and obviously for me, Breath of the Wild, because I just love that game. But anyway, that's way off subject. Back to this game. I'm going to save scum. Is that what they call it? Save scumming? Right, is this dude going to attack me? Or is that dude just me? Yeah, we know about attacking body parts. We've been doing that for years. Right, no, head first. Right, torso's not working. Arms, now torso. Here we go. Nice and straightforward, just how I like it. Seriously though, guys, when it comes to puzzles, my mind just goes blank sometimes. Oh no, this is getting a bit dodge here. Will they come after me through there, I wonder? Because it is... Well, there's no door. But yeah, the Uncharted games would stump me. The good thing with the Uncharted games, you could just pause it and skip puzzle, which I would do if I got stuck, but I would attempt them. No, they're not going to come through, are they? No, he's not. I'm not even hitting him. It's kind of glitched through him. Oh, come on. This is one of my bugbears with video games, is making me fight in this, or forcing me to fight in these narrow corridors, these tight spaces. But I guess that creates the fear factor in a way. Finish him. Okay. I just heard the cheek slap. Right, we've obviously got to interact with this, haven't we? Yes, push the button. Uh-oh. It's going to be boss time. I don't think so. Is it that kind of game? Bosses? No, I don't think it's going to be, is it? Okay, I think we have to just go for this now and jump on the yellow flashing circle thing. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Right, I've said yes. I didn't really know which one to choose. Does it matter? Can you progress the game? Have I died though? Oh no, is there something I missed earlier that I'm supposed to do and choose the right one? Like Indiana Jones. Was it Raiders of the Lost Ark? That dude who's... Or was it Holy Grail? Last Crusade, sorry. Oh, I don't know. But you guys know. Oh, what's going on? What's happened to him? Oh. He's looking a bit worse for wear now.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xelatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Oh. Lots of oohs and ahs. The Tome of the Eternal Darkness. Okay. That was cool. I enjoyed that little flashback. I like games that tell stories by involving you and immersing you in the flashback. It's pretty cool, playing as all these different characters. I say characters. There's just been 2 so far. Is that his sword? Oh, yeah. I sounded like a child. Oh, yeah, sword. Right, let's equip this then. Hell yeah. Oh, there was a door earlier, wasn't there, with a sword. Let's save Scum again. With a sword symbol on it. So I'm assuming I use this. Can't get my words out. Too excited. Yeah, I use this sword to get through that door. Okay. Right. Shrine of Candles. Oh, what's that? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I do think next I should check out the sword door. But yeah, this is cool. This game is absolutely awesome. Deserves its plaudits, for sure. Right. I think I've looked at everything or investigated everything in that room. I do like how you can save at any point, though, I must say. And that's another... I don't think the sword door's this way, is it? This is telescope room, of course. But yeah, that's another gameplay element or mechanic that suggests that it's not a survival horror, letting you save at any point. I mean, this would be a typewriter job for saving if it was survival horror, to create that tension of not dying or trying not to die. This is more of a... Is it a story-focused game than a survival horror? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, no. Have I done something wrong there? I'm confused. Yeah. Let me use my sword. That was strange. I've missed something here. Right, let's use this again. Or maybe, actually... Check this. Check the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Let's use this again and see what it does say. I can't remember already what it said. It's as if the magic of the blade does not... Ah, okay. Okay. So maybe it is for that lock, but I've got to embellish it. Is that the right word? In some magic. I need to season the sword with spices. Magical spices. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway. Oh, I don't know what to do next then. Because I thought that door would open up the next part of the game by using the sword in there. So I'm not too sure. I've missed something obvious here, haven't I? I can't use this door upstairs, can I? No. It's going to be locked, isn't it? Because yeah. The key broke, didn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm stumped. Let's try the dresser key, maybe. Alex cannot use that right now. Okay, let's see what I've missed here. Maybe telescope room. I've got to solve the puzzle in here. Oh, I don't want to solve puzzle. Right, a globe cradle in a wooden frame. It's glossy. There be dragons here. I gotta say, I like this old house. It's beautiful. Right, that doesn't highlight with a little examination icon, but these do. So yeah, I've obviously got to solve this little puzzle, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I haven't had any hints or any... Maybe I got just... I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to do this puzzle yet because, like I say, there's no like diary entry somewhere or a note explaining where these or how these levers should be aligned, like we had with the grandfather clock telling me to line the clock hands to 3:33. Right, let's leave this room. Like I say, I don't think we're supposed to know about this puzzle yet. Is there anything in here? No, it's no books or anything like that. No notes, no letters, no diary entries, no emails. Okay. I like the fact she's got a sword now, though, I must say. Right, I've looked at the portrait. Now, is there a note here? No. What have I missed? I must have missed something back here in the, or in this room. Oh, there's a note there, look. I walked straight past that earlier. Oh, yes, take the chapter page. Here we go. Is that going to give me hints how to solve the old telescope puzzle? Use this item to read the chapter. Yes, please.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Oh. So, another flashback. Am I going to be playing as this lady next?
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be...
Her voice sounds familiar, like a famous actress of sorts. I'm not sure.
Beings of flesh and bone. You have a great monument.
It sounds like Dexter's. Anyone seen Dexter? What is that thing, actually? It sounds like Dexter's wife in the first season. I think she was also in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, guys, if you know the person I'm talking about.
Beast, no longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
I can't wait to find out how all this is linked to Grandad, I must say. Anyway.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here.
Oh, be careful what you wish for.
That fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Oh, like I say, be careful what you wish for. There's nothing wrong with boredom. Boredom is good. Right. Okay. Yeah, this is... this intrigues me. How it all how everything will link at the end. I'm assuming it will all link together at the end in regards to the story arc. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Don't move when the spell is being cast. Okay, so you got 10 uses, or the necklace has got 10 uses. It's not infinite. Okay. Right, what's this way then? But yeah, like I say, the art style, the way everything's drawn, it's really, really pretty game for its time. And yeah, do let me know, guys, if you've played this. I'm sure many of you have. Oh, here we go. It's got the nightmares about it, if anyone remembers Nightmare, the TV program we had here in the UK back in the day. Right, I got to time this. Oh. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that did then. Right. I've done I didn't die. I haven't died, guys. I hope you're proud of me in this episode. Well, I hope I haven't spoke too soon. Oh. And there we go. Yeah, this is a good video game, this. Like, it's better than good. This is fantastic. Oh, that thing's creepy. Sanity loss. Oh, wow. So this game has got a lot more going on from a gameplay perspective under the hood than I predicted it would. There's a few different things to consider with this then. Oh, it didn't take his head off first time. This dude's a bit more hardcore. It took 2 attempts swinging at his head. Performing a finishing move on a creature. Oh, that's cool. So that recovers your sanity by doing that. Doing the finishing move. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's Eternal Darkness. It's fantastic. I'm going to play this into the wee early hours and try and figure out what the hell is going on in regards to the story here. But this is a must play. Like I say, if you've got a GameCube or you use RetroArch and the like, get a copy of this game. It's fantastic. I'll speak to you all soon.